Peace FM 104.3. Who to me take?
So go into PDS.
I don't have it nice.
Mama, if you do my Facebook and I'm
I'm say American for a issue statement and I pay me who copy or me phone so. But both me a print out copy of my hand, mom print my.
Okay, all right.
Chamobi.
Isaac, Ebiwa.
And mom print a copy my, but we may read you on my phone. I wasn't surprised. Nay, idea it was obvious. Say ABC, because Ghana government communicated to say. Baby, I didn't need Bruno. You are terminating PDS concession based on material breaches now. You recognize it, say, how okay. Ghana government is sending delegation be called. Is it a Qatar? One back no, what the report to be by. Report no was clear. Say demand guarantee now. One would buy no. And yet it wasn't properly procured. Until on that basis, you know, like I said, concession no crown, strictly speaking, and take you off based on the agreements now. One was sign, you know. Internet clear. I'm saying much earlier, finance minister letter, and then they dated 18th October. A leak here, and I be more intercept here. Among for the two social media, especially in the public domain. Among for you, we know already what take is some paragraph in the finance minister letter, no, something to do with de-obligation.
Yeah.
No one would jump up and say the American government is threatening the Ghanaian government, say, on cancel PDS winning yes, obey de-obligate, which means 190 now on farming. Me when I the opposite. Ibi mutna social media, one way monologue, videos are only one man show. Now one who with authority. One who claim it's information, one who want to say American government they issue that threat into Ghana by cancel crime because America for dictate fraud and a conspiracy between Ghana government and the PDS for to squander natural resources, the Ghanaian natural resources into ne Abanesa. Me why na you opposite. Be aside from the finance minister letter leaky, which was dated 18th October, Aban communicated directly to MCC, and then we dated October 19th. The Honan Aban clear to MCC say, look, sir. Action plan bina modabano, and that action plan was dated 18th October. That was what the leaked finance minister's letter was responding to. But I'm there. Government decided that look, re-emphasize, re-amplify, reinforce our determination, our decision. There, I don't know, man in prevail. Until the finance minister sent an email to MCC. There, you are terminating. We are still prepared to work with you in the other areas. Compared, on your just my PDS, there are other aspects. We are prepared to work with you. But as for PDS arrangement, needs a call. But, baby, why we can so categorically that Baako had been threatening to suspend American statement here by way, we are shifting cultivation. Look, the inconsistency said they want to stick to a certain conspiracy theory. Say family and friends. That concept of dubious validity. Now when we push and are falling flat by the determination and the decision of the Akufo-Addo administration to terminate, instead of them being honest and say, oh, look, perhaps that conspiracy theory was actually a myth. But the most important thing is that Aban who said something went wrong, and Aban has decided to terminate it. I mean, this is the third time me discuss PDS since this whole controversy broke. The first time was on Metro, somewhere late September. Second time was Newsfire last week. Third time in there. We lose sight of the fact that certain processes didn't go well. The government's own statement, government's own conduct showed that you may be ankoye. And it's on that basis that government decided that, look, Ambrose Day, lead a delegation, go and double check on all those things. What double checking, what conclusion cash over there? Yes, let this thing go out of the window. Incidentally, the Americans, that's MIDA, so-year war investigations. The MIDA investigation was funded by the MCC. The Americans considered the MIDA investigations as an independent process. They didn't see the government one as independent. Until 14th August, and I have all the minutes here, a Ghanaian government delegation led by the foreign minister, share MCC or the US, and tried to convince the MCC that, look, I don't know, maybe we prefer termination. The MCC said no. That time in Pumujam, Major Kwame not table. One Nyama walk can there, yes, terminator, yes, this MCC, the 190 million CC one announced. Regional compact, only a 300 million to evacuate power to Burkina Faso and extend that West sub-region. World Bank grant in October, 500 million and an extra 1 billion loan. And then support for the positive investor narrative for our take-or-pay negotiations. Then there some take-or-pay negotiations. Ninia no total nearly 2 billion. War threatening pushed minutes Niniani. The Memayan dream of termination. Na Ghanaian team no Godfrey Odami, Kenofurata, Shelley Aikobutwi, Eson Benjamin. War insisted that no. Or they terminate. Americans okay, compromise. They try independent forensic audit, which was being done by FTI. Ghana didn't, they were not interested in, even though Ghana man a copy of report. And indeed, FTI eventually also contacted Ghanaian side and collected all the documents Ghana got from Qatar, because Al-Kutufono, they didn't really cooperate with the FTI. Americans, so still one position in Damanoti. It's a bit inexplicable. I find it weird, but me know what is informing it seriously. Because like Nufrata indicated, say I didn't know obvious that there were material breaches. Al-Kut for can there look one war product line. Two, they don't stand by it. The Americans view in the FTF say, oh, the guy who was representing Akufo-Addo official, he was working in an official capacity. In any case, in the problems be courts now work, judicial system in Kuwait and Qatar can handle it. I didn't so agreement in Asia. Yes, sir. Ghanaian law, Robert that, So there was a problem there. They insisted. Look, within government, and I'm telling you, it's not everybody who was enthused about the option of termination because of the implications for the Ghanaian economy and other things. Intibimu thought that, look, Mr. President, let's compromise. Let's find a way of negotiating midway. The more compromise agreement, my Americans from war friend,
institutional.
Yes, one with particular name for it was principles and action steps to move forward on the Ghana Power Compact.
Okay.
It's like a certain compromise of a sort. Thank you. Intibimu feel, why don't we pursue this option? That option would have led to the reduction in terms of the shareholding structure of PDS, obviously, because the Americans considered, as they were rejecting initially, that we can bring in institutional shareholders like SNIT, like Ghana Investment Infrastructure Fund, and then there's some pension funds, as well as employees stock BBB, Ono Baba subsequent. Ibimu feel that, look, this would have been a better option. People within even government, and well-placed and also very powerful. Because some of them had an eye on 2020. There, even in terms of the CD exchange rate, that's stability or otherwise. Some of these Euro bonds, all these foreign entities will control. So under minor, from about August, September to December, we could have some problem. That's their, I'm not saying I necessarily agree, but I'm saying this were arguments they were pushing forward. And that means there will be economic challenge prior to election. They had an eye on the elections. The leader of this administration, who is the president, said, penny. If that is the consequences, let it be so. He doesn't believe the good people of Ghana will refuse or fail to see other positive indicators. Into this decision to terminate was driven by the president himself against the wishes of some of his colleagues.
PDS FM 104.3. Who to me, Taki?